Hello everybody, it's Sandra. Welcome to my video. We're going to have a walk around this auction and have a look at some beautiful antique vintage and sterling silver jewelry. We're going to see lots of pretty stuff. Now I am going to break in 2 different times with my mom because I did buy 2 lots from this auction. So we'll go into some more detail. This first lot right here, I didn't see anything I could sell for a big profit. And I also didn't see anything I fell in love with. That lot sold for $85. Some pretty stuff. Same here. Nice sterling silver stuff. I like a lot of the pieces. I love that pot of gold. How cute. All very cute. Just trying to figure out what that was. I think I had it upside down. JOL. Not sure. There's some Siam sterling. This lot I was bidding on, but it went up to over $400. So it did drop out. There's some really nice antique pieces in here though. That's interesting. Is that a chai and a... Oh, the Saffiret glass. Oh my. I am in love with that. That has a little bit of value, just that one little piece alone. That's kind of a cool intaglio. I think that might be one of those things you seal wax. You know what I mean? Like you seal the envelope closed with wax. So many pretty things. Look at that. Oh, I love you. What a very pretty brooch. This is very nice too. Look at that locket. Missing a couple of stones. Sweet item though. I think that's a riding crop, right? I'm not sure what that was on there. I love those old bracelets. There's a watch fob. This is so interesting and delicate. Look at that. That piece is really special, actually. I think that's all hand painted too. That is a beauty. That is a beauty. There's a little Victorian lover's knot. And that was broken. I don't know. I think that was just a bracelet. Not a, it looks like one of those watch things, but I think it was just a bracelet. Really pretty stuff. Look at that enameling. It's like pristine. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at this. Oh, wow. I've never seen one like that before, with the enameling on one side and not on the other side. All pretty stuff. Just was getting a little bit too high for my comfort zone. A lot of this gold filled for sure. At least. Maybe there's a couple little pieces of gold. I don't know. That's very, very pretty. Look at that. It's like a Gibson girl. Sweet. Okay. This whole lot of copper bracelets, I bought it. Let's take a look at them now. Okay, we're going to have a look at what we bought. Hi, Mom.
Hi. Shout out to Susan.
Shout out to Cousin Susan. So let's have a look at the copper bracelet lot. These are truly beautiful. And I didn't really examine them too much yet, but it says right here, it's marked Cobre, Mexico. That stands for Santa Clara del Cobre, which is a place in Mexico where they are known for their coppersmiths and their copper.
This is very warm.
It is very warm. I love it. I love the color of it.
I do too.
So someone was asking $65 for it in their shop. But I don't know, maybe, I don't know if anybody wants to buy these or not.
Sandy, they're lovely.
But aren't they really nice? I know.
They are. This one.
They're super nice. Yeah, I'll show me that one next. Well, anyway, if anybody feels like buying them, I guess I'll just put prices on the screen. You know how to reach out to me at imthefunkypickle@gmail.com. This is just beautiful. The whole lot is beautiful. This is the
That
one you
one.
like?
That's special.
Yeah.
I think that's
I
gorgeous.
love it too.
Yes, I do.
I love it too.
Yeah.
I really should just take a look at what these things are marked. Oh, okay. Another one that says Cobre, Mexico. Okay. Well, I love this one. I like the sides of it too.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It is really, truly beautiful. Fantastic. Oh, this one.
I know.
You know what? This one looks better on than you might think, actually. It really looks, it looks like a snake. It looks Egyptian or something. This is so awesome. I'm going to try to model it for you. Look at that. You like it, Mom?
Oh, I like it. Yes, I
Yeah.
certainly do.
I do too. Isn't that cool?
Turn your, there, see the
Yeah.
space there? It's beautiful.
I
So
love it.
You can adjust it.
Yes, and these are all pretty flexible, sure.
Yeah.
So I don't even think it's worth, measuring them or anything. I think they will fit you unless you have a freakishly large or freakishly small wrist. No shame if you do, but just saying, if you have like an average wrist.
They look like they're very adjustable, Sandy.
They really do.
This is dainty.
Yeah, this one's really cute. Just a little one. Not everybody likes the big, gigantic jewelry.
That's right.
Just because we do, Mom, you know.
Yeah.
Not everybody does. That's a sweet little thing.
Yes.
Oh, it's kind of a crooked, a little bit of a crooked little thing. Looks cute. This one is so super cool because of the modernist look to it, of course. And this is another one, Cobra Mexico. So someone was trying to sell this for $60 in their shop. Let me just model this one too.
Let's see.
It's so wide. It's so weird. You know what I like about it? It's like the absence of copper.
Yes, yes.
The fact that do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. This would even look cool over a shirt. Like if you had a long sleeve black shirt on or
sure
something.
would. Yes.
This one is cool too. Another one that says Cobre right there. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, by the way. Pardon my Spanish and my English half the time too. This one's cool. This one's nice and thick. It's thick and it's wide. I love this one. It seems like it has some scratches on it, but it almost looks like it was intentionally done by the artisan so that it wouldn't have the high shine. I'm not sure about that though. That's a really stylish one too.
Well, here's totally opposite.
This one, this one is thin. It's very wide, but it does have some verdigris problems.
It's very glitzy.
There's the green, the green, the green. It is a shame about another one that's Cobre Mexico. It's a shame about the verdigris. It's still nice though. Nice and wide. This one's nice and light. It's just beautifully designed.
Yes.
That's all like hand punched and stuff. Very cool. And this one is awesome. Who doesn't need a 4-leaf clover, right?
That's for sure.
And this is more of a delicate one too. That's so pretty.
Well, you can't call that delicate.
Well, this one you can't call delicate, but I
What?
think there's a problem with it. I'm thinking,
What?
doesn't that look like a cement stuff that they use to put a stone in there?
Oh, no.
That's what I think it is, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. This is really the kind of the biggest one and the heaviest one.
Wow.
I'm guessing that says Cobre Mexico. If it says something else, I'll write it. Unless, I don't know. I don't think that they would just put that stuff in there, but I don't know. I don't know. This seems like a standard size. You could pop something in there, like turquoise or whatever. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
This is kind of like one of the best ones, so it
know
is a shame. Unless it is just supposed to be that stone, but I doubt it. I don't know. I'm kind of stumped on that one. Not sure. This one is nice, isn't it?
They're all different.
They're all very different for sure. This one's cool. I like the curvature on it. That's a neat looking thing. This one is very interesting too. I love this. This is in nice condition.
From glitz to muted to, they're all
Yes.
different.
Yes, they are really different. Look at the
Yes.
cutout, the circle
Yes.
cutouts.
Oh, yes.
That's very, very cool. This one almost looks like it's the one like you wear in the top of your arm. I don't think so, but let me just check.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
Wow.
I do too.
A lot of shine there.
Really shiny. Good condition, right?
Yeah.
This one.
Butterflies, which everyone loves.
Yeah, I certainly do. Wow, look at this.
Yep.
It's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh my. I love that. Look at it from the side.
Lovely.
It really is beautiful.
Yeah. I love them all, Sandy. I really love the topper.
Each one is so very different.
Yes, they are.
This one is definitely one of the best ones also.
I don't know which one's the
Yeah,
best one.
look, this one says 120.
Oh, gosh.
This one is very heavy. I love it. I don't know why the dogs are acting up. Wow. This one's sick. That's a great one. Nice and heavy, right? Nice and wide, nice and heavy. Substantial piece. Look at this one with the abalone. This one is similar to this one. The same kind of thing. Certainly all hand done. Very pretty. And we have one last one.
One last one. Like you said, not everybody likes the big.
Not everybody likes the
bold.
big ones. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
This one's cool. I love the modernist thing going on here. Well, there's all these.
Yes.
I love each one in their own way.
Yes.
That's a fantastic, fantastic lot.
Yeah, it is.
Here we are back at the auction. This is a beautiful sterling silver lot. I think everything there was a bracelet. A lot of those things had nice weight. I'm sorry I did not write down what the selling price was, but it went much, much higher than I thought it would. I was surprised. Very pretty. That doesn't look silver, does it? Some of the lots say sterling, and then some of the other lots say some sterling, so you have to be careful. Whoa, that's a beautiful, heavy one. All really nice, right? I'd wear any of those. That's very pretty too. I think I already picked that one up, didn't I? Nice lot for sure. Now, both of these carved coral pieces are, carved jade rather, are 10 karat gold. And those sold for $220. They would have sold for more, but that pin had a crack in it. I don't know if you noticed it. And here is another lot. I liked a lot of things in this lot. This lot sold for $180. Of course, you have to add taxes and a 15% buyer's premium onto that. And that really can add up. That's interesting. Look at that. Birds. This is cool. Check out that bracelet, the elephants. That has some nice weight too. Pretty locket. That's really awesome too. Really different. That's great. But this one, check that out. I love that design. That's way cool. I think that's kind of a fair price. I think 180 is a very fair price. I was bidding on it, but I did drop out. And of course, if I didn't drop out, it could have gone to 380 or 280 or much, much more. Look at the giraffes. That's cool too. Really different. That doesn't look silver. I guess it is, but it doesn't look it, does it? Now this lot, it's kind of a small lot, but it has some cool stuff. That lot sold for 180 also. I wasn't sure what that one thing was right there. Let me know if you know. Sorry, I went past it really fast. But no, this lot sold for 180. I'm sorry, I don't know what that other lot sold for. Scratch that. I have that same pendant. Oh, look at the 1920s cameo ring. That's a lovely thing. 3 beautiful bracelets. All pretty stuff. That's unusual. Look at that. Bowling pin and a ball. Cool stuff. I like a lot of it. I'm always a sucker for a charm bracelet too. Some cool stuff on there. That's a beautiful color green, isn't it? It's Siam sterling or Siam silver. This next lot is very pretty too. Some more Siam silver or Thai silver. That technique is called Niello wear. There's quite a bit of it there. I like those marcasites. These are cool earrings. I'm sorry I don't know what this lot sold for. I forgot to write it down. I was just getting preoccupied with what I wanted to bid on. That's pretty. Some scratches on the stones. So that was no good. A little bit of amber. That's a pretty cool ring. I'm going to try it on. It actually fits me, but I liked it. I didn't love it. I like him. I love him. Really pretty stuff, right? I think I was bidding on this lot too, but I think it just started getting a little bit high. There it is. Pretty nice, right? This beautiful turquoise necklace had 14 karat gold on it, and it sold for almost $200, well, over $200 actually. They said that was guaranteed to be 70 years old, and it was Godbur turquoise. Never heard of it. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. This lot was excellent. I love this lot. I was bidding on it. It went up to $600 or so. Really pretty silver lot with a lot of stuff that I would have loved to have gone through. I can't see. Oh, I think that says bow actually. It looks like that was bow sterling. Oh, look at that cool necklace. That's different. And there's an agate cameo that's quite pretty. I've sold some of those before on my eBay page. Wow, look at all the chains and everything. Little teddy bears. One way to look at it too is if you bought a lot like that and you were only able to get $10 per piece, I think you'd be in the money because there's got to be at least 60 pieces there. It seems like it anyway. This was my favorite thing. Look at that. It's a necklace and you keep money in it. Check that out. How cool is that? I love that. I loved that. Who is that again? Yeah, the wishbone, the W, the arrow. I've seen that before. I can't think of it. Sorry. I don't know what that is. Gang warily, some sort of a organization, fraternal organization. It's a cute little thing. That's very, very pretty. That was very well made, nice and heavy. Pretty bracelet. There's an earring hanging off of it, but I think you can get the idea of what it was like. There's a very colorful pendant. That would have been fun to go through. But I felt like some of the pieces were a little bit more ordinary. And I just don't really have the time also to sell that many pieces. I do work too, and I just don't have the time. This is just sort of a, I guess, a hobby for me. Look at that beautiful Solia. That has some nice age on it. Yes, indeed. I love Solias. That's very cool. Scandinavian thing. That's pretty too. Wow. And who knows what's underneath that pile. I'm sure I'm missing so much great stuff too. That's cool. What do you think? I like this lot. I couldn't see keeping the bidding going at over 600. It's too much work. That's very pretty. That looks like a little piece of turquoise. I have sold those before, the hieroglyphics thing, but that's interesting that it had a name on the back. A really well done name too. Really well made name, I'm trying to say. That's a druzy. Those are always interesting, I think. Oh, a charm bracelet. I think I have that same charm actually. Another Scandinavian thing. Everything's all tangled up. I think we already looked at that, right? Well, lots of cool stuff. Just too expensive. There's lots of great stuff in this lot. So I did end up buying it. I paid $160 for it. Plus, I mean, probably closer to 200, I guess. I love it though. And we're going to take a look at it right now. Here's what I bought. There's not a ton of stuff, but there really are some beautiful things in there. So, Mom, you missed the auction today. You should have come. It was actually very exciting.
I know it.
You can hand me something if you want.
All right,
Whatever
Michelle.
you think.
Well, this is certainly one of my little favorites. I never saw it
That
before,
is
but I
a
like
cute
it.
little thing.
I do like it.
A little bit of jade, a little bit of coral.
Yes.
This is a nice shape.
Yeah, it is.
Let me see who made you. That's interesting. It's star art, but I've never, I guess that's star art, but I've never seen that signature before, but it certainly does say art inside of a star. Gold filled. That's a cute little thing. Just a little thing. And I'll grab a couple of these, Mom, because you got tangles.
Yeah, I sure do.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, I love this ring. I love all this worn down. Somebody wore this day after day after day and treasured it and loved it.
Yes, how special thing.
How special. It might be gold or gold filled. Let me see. It really actually does look like gold, doesn't it? Let me see if it's marked. I'm thinking it's gold filled, but I really don't see any rubbing away. That looks like somebody put some acid in there maybe to test it. So I don't know, maybe not. I just think this has personality. Plus, I actually love that it's monogrammed. Just the smoothness to it. It's very cool. Now this one, oh, it's missing a stone. Oh, that's too bad. This is another oldie. A couple little dents in it. And if you were this old, you might have some dents. I've got a few. I'm thinking this probably is gold. There is a K over here. It looks kind of like a 4K. I'm not going to be able to get it for you. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. But I do think this one might be gold. Of course, it's light as a feather. It's pretty, though. You see how there was some designing here on the shank?
Yeah.
Nice antique. Really nice antique piece. And this is so pretty. I love cameos.
Yes.
I love them.
And some have better carving than others.
Absolutely. And some have a prettier face than others also.
Yes.
This is quite pretty.
Yeah.
This is really pretty. It's little, but I do love it. Let me see what that says. It's gold filled. That's what it says. And I think that's just a pretty thing. I really like the frame on it. Nice. This bracelet was part of the reason I wanted to buy this lot. I'm crazy about this. Don't you love that?
I do. I do.
I love it. It's really got a deco look to it. And this is marked Simmons. I have Simmons. I've sold it before. This is likely gold filled, but man, does that look like real gold. Of course it does, because it is real gold. It's just not all the way through. Now that's really a pretty thing. I love it. Now one thing I look for is just to see if the stones are all scratched or chipped. I don't think that is the case. That's in fantastic condition. That's one of my favorites for sure. Don't forget to tell us what your favorites are, by the way. I love these old bracelets. I sell these all the time. This one isn't closing properly, unfortunately, which I didn't notice when I was looking at it there. Isn't that pretty? Look at all that carving.
Yes,
Very ornate. And I didn't see a maker's mark. There usually is something in here. And I don't know why it's not closing. Maybe part of that broke off or something, or maybe, I wonder if that's just a little thing I could maybe tweak somehow with pliers, or is that what it is? Is the opening a little bit too big? I'm not sure, but this is beautiful. Oh, I love this so much. Fantastic. Now, this is for a child. Take a look at the difference in size. This is just a tiny little thing. This is a lovely little Victorian bracelet for a child. And this one is 10 karat gold. It is marked. Let's see if we can find the mark. And as you might expect from a kid's, I don't know if you can see that, from a kid's bracelet, it has a lot of dings and dents. Not terrible, especially here. Like this looks pretty good. But once you get back here, you start to see some stuff. I'm wondering if I brought this to the jeweler, if he could like heat it up and then get those out easily since it's hollow. I'm not sure. I might ask though. I just think
to ask.
It wouldn't hurt to ask, right? You could always say no.
That's right.
And if it's too much, or well,
sure.
he certainly doesn't hesitate just saying no when he's not going to
Sure.
do something. He doesn't have the know-how or the tools or the time or whatever. That one's very special. This one is pretty. It looks like maybe there's no hand painting. That might just be transfer wear. It's big, that's for sure. Not super old, but I think it's pretty. But here is one that is Victorian. This is definitely micro mosaic. Those pieces are very, very small. And I'm not exactly sure what this is. I was thinking maybe it was a bookmark. Is that what that is? I'm not sure. What do you think, Mom? Look.
I think it's
a letter
make
opener?
A very nice letter opener or a bookmark, but maybe a letter opener, Cindy.
I don't know. It's like this other thing here that's got me wondering what would be tucked in there. Well, I don't know. This is beautiful, however.
Yes.
This is definitely from somebody's visit, obviously, to Rome. I have a Grand Tour bracelet or two. That's very much what this reminds me of. Beautiful workmanship. I actually love that. I'm so happy with it. This is a pretty necklace, but it is ivory. So ivory cannot be sold on eBay. It cannot be sold a lot of other places as well because of legal reasons. They have made it illegal, I think, to take tusks off elephants and some endangered animals. And rightfully so.
Sure.
So I think you can if you have original paperwork showing that it's a certain age, but this isn't something that I would be able to sell, certainly on eBay. That is for sure. This I am crazy about. Now, I had a similar one to this that I sold. I think I got $100 for it too, but it didn't have the name on it. That's very, very pretty.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty locket. I love the shape of it. This is all so old and
I
so
know.
lovely.
I know.
Truly.
It has a story to tell.
It does. I wonder if that's someone's initials or if somebody's name was Melanie or something.
Could be.
I'll never know.
You know, you won't.
Beautiful. This is the most darling pendant. I love that little freshwater pearl. Certainly looks like a ruby, doesn't it? I don't know if it's, I suppose it's just filled. It's so nice though. I have some similar to this that are real gold. That's why I was sort of just wondering, but that's really a delicate and a pretty thing. This is nice. The first thing I always look at when I see these is I check to see if they are acrostic. This one is not. Carla Goldfield. So acrostic just means that the first letter from each stone spells out a word. Often it's dearest. Really nice. I love this. I've never seen daisy jewelry that is this old. This is definitely more than 100 years old. And what they did here is, you can probably tell this, right, Mom? They took a piece of white glass that has a little bit of this curvature, and then they put this gold leaf on it. And then I think they scraped the gold away so that the white is underneath. That's what I think they did. Yeah, I don't think that's painted on. They painted the centers and maybe added some shading. But that's what I believe that is. That's very interesting.
Yes, it is.
I always see daisy jewelry from the 50s and 60s and 70s, but I've just never seen daisies this old.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Here is just a pile of stuff that is not in great condition. Reverse painted clover. That's very cute. A little bit of missing paint. That one's not terrible. This one is. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that was a stamp or something. Cypress, clearly. That's too bad. It is a pretty piece. And that'd be nice with a lock of hair in it or a photograph, but not in great condition. And this is newer, little wire-wrapped stone. And some screwback earrings. And then this is broken. It doesn't have the end on it. And this is one of these likely gold-filled safety pin looking things. I don't think it's marked, but it is clearly not gold. You can see for sure that the gold is wearing away right there. And there's a little shirt stud. I only have one. And here's some earrings. Little screwback earrings. And these are gold filled. Does it say JMS? I'm not sure who that is. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. But here's a nice old pair of cufflinks. Pretty abalone shell. Look at this adorable little locket.
Yes.
I love this. No pictures inside. Clearly gold filled. It's so ornate. I love it. I love the etching. I love this sort of beading around the sides too.
Mm-hmm.
These earrings look very 20s. They are marked made in Czechoslovakia. Look at that glass. I love these. These are really special.
Yes.
They're marked there. If you can see it. I just say Czechoslovakia. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And the glass is in very nice condition. I love the way it's cut. I also love the color.
Yes, it's different, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure it's really coming across on my camera. These are really killer, actually. I love those.
Yes.
So this is...
I like that.
I like it too. I like the curvature of it. I guess this is faux tortoise shell. It's gold filled. Yeah, I like it too. That's funny you say that.
Yeah.
It's like it's something
Yeah,
cool
yeah,
about it.
yeah.
You could tell it would feel good on. It would, you know, lay
Yes,
nicely.
easy, sure.
Now this necklace, I'm not sure what it's made of. This is not Bakelite because it's too light. It may be amber, but it's so terribly scratched. It's just in terrible condition, which is a shame. It was a pretty old thing in its day, for sure. And here's another pretty locket. Oh, sweethearts.
2 hearts. That's
I
beautiful.
love it.
Yeah, I know.
I love it.
Yeah.
So these chains are probably not original to any of these. Well, I mean, maybe. I can't prove that they're not, but it certainly goes. It seems like it's age appropriate to it.
Yes.
And this is, oh, is that, oh, okay, this one's broken. I see.
That is so special. That cross is beautiful.
It really is beautiful, isn't it?
It really is.
And what does that say?
It's a lovely piece.
I love it too.
Yes.
Let me look. This is gold filled, and then it says Lind, Lind. This chain is, it's broken. Now, here's a nice old chain.
Yes.
These are so good to have.
Yes.
To put on old stuff, like some of the stuff we have here, for example, that might not be on a chain. This is one of my favorites.
Beautiful.
I love this so much. Look at the color of that stone. That's a lovely thing. This one is likely from the 1910s or the 1920s.
Lovely.
I love it. I love this crinkle link. This is fantastic. I have a similar one that is a different color. I love it.
The setting is really lovely.
The setting is lovely. Is
Yes.
correct. Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed. I love the way it's faceted, so it looks like that thing, that shape right there.
Mm.
Very interesting. I love all that filigree too. That's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
Now let's take a look at this last. Oh, wait. No, we have this one first. Okay. So here's a cross pen. These can sell well sometimes. I don't know if this one does or doesn't have its box, which won't be helpful. It's probably gold filled, I would guess.
It's beautiful.
It certainly is. It is for sure. We'll see if that's might be worth something or not. But here's the last piece of jewelry.
Ah.
This is pretty beautiful.
Face is lovely.
It is lovely.
Yes,
Look
it
at
is.
the hair.
It's not coarse.
I love this. This is another thing that really attracted me to this lot. Look at all that curly Q stuff. Fantastic.
Yes, it is.
Now this chain does not look original to it, does it?
No.
It's too gold.
Yes.
This is newer. Let me just see.
But she's carved so lovely.
She is carved. Lovely.
Some
I love
of them
it.
are coarse, and she is certainly not.
She isn't. Let me look at the mark. Yeah, I thought that probably said 800, and it does. So this is silver. How nice
Well, the carving is just lovely.
that. It certainly is.
Yes.
You want to try a couple of these on our neck, and then we'll call it a day?
Oh, sure.
Okay. I just put this little cameo on this old chain that we had. Isn't that delicate and pretty?
Yes.
I think it goes very nicely on this chain.
Yes, it does.
If I take my hand away, sometimes the camera doesn't really like the black. So I'm trying to show you how pretty that is. Just a little thing.
Yes.
Nice. This finding back here is actually fine. I just can't get it. It's too fiddly and
Too fiddly.
it's
Sandy?
too
What kind of a word is
fiddly. It's too fiddly. It's kind of a British word.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, and maybe it's the lighting too that just, it's not really working out. It's not really working out, the black. There's our ivory.
It is pretty, isn't it?
It is pretty for sure.
Yeah. The carving in itself is just lovely. The curls.
It is. And
the
you know,
facial features.
and I love all of the ornate framing and stuff.
Oh, yes, yes, of course.
It's so cool.
But
And
the carving is...
yes, and you don't usually see cameo necklaces. They're usually
Oh, that's true, Sandy.
a brooch or
Yes.
whatever. You don't see rings or necklaces as much.
And the setting is lovely.
It certainly is. And now this is our last item.
Uh-huh.
I
I think
love
this
this.
is your favorite.
I really love. I just love the color.
Yes.
It's just such a bright pink.
And you could see that it has age for sure.
Absolutely.
Just
yeah, you know
gorgeous.
immediately it's vintage.
Yes.
Antique.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for joining me, Mom. This was fun, right?
It was. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. I did miss you at the auction today, Mom, but maybe you can come with me next time, all right?
I will.
All right. Cheers, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.